Hello and welcome back to Tyranny, my rule, my ambition, my destiny. I am Malacroft. How's that for an intro? Alright, turn on Fate banner, yeah, say come you've come on a mission of peace. Did we speak? I think we didn't. Fate banner, welcome back, how are you? Oh yes, we did smoke. Let's go speak to person number Isordra. God damn, so we call on us. You sure? Because it doesn't seem like it. But down. A group of scavengers who set out for Stone Dawn haven't returned. You have learned that the Beastman is being held in Half Gate on suspicion of killing humans. As a Fatebinder, it is up to you to weigh the evidence of this alleged crime and either condemn the Beastman to death or convince the settlers to set him free. It is my rule and I choose you. You're the Fatebinder that everyone's been talking about. Is there something I can do for you? What do you do in Half Gate? A little bit of everything, really. I'm decently handy with tools, and the buildings here are always in need of repairs. What can I do for you? Why is the Beastman being held here in Half Gate? Back when the town was primarily a market for farmers, stonestalkers worked as beasts of burden. They did the hauling and the plowing mostly, and they learned not to complain. But then, Cairn. As tall as the hills, Cairn is Archon of Stone, Master of Earth, soil, okay, thank you. Incited them with a full idea to take back the lands of their ancestors, and they've been nothing but roaring and violent ever since. Not long ago, that one up there was dragged into town by a group of settlers and cars. He was covered in blood, a wild thing. We've done our best to look the other way, but seems they won't be satisfied to leave us alone. Now they're out hunting us just beyond our own city gates. You assume the Beastman's guilty. How do you know he was hunting human? He's a Beastman. It's what they do. I do prefer to keep my nose out of these things, but if you feel certain enough about the Beastman's innocence, you might consider doing something about it. What can you tell me about those who would defy Kairos in this realm, okay? The Beastmen are the ones who opposed Kairos in these parts. We are standing on the Bond of Azure, but below that are the ruins of the Beastmen ancestral territories. When the realm of Azure rose in power, they enslaved the hideous creatures and consigned them to live of hard labor. Ever since Karin fell and the Eric devastated the land, the Beastmen have started to reclaim the Stone Sea. If you find yourself in their presence, tread with caution. The Beastmen are territorial and rose to violence, with little provocation. Bladen Mark sent his regards. I'm looking for the Azure Shield. The man-toned, weathered cheeks smudge into deeply lined scroll. He crosses his arms over his chest. Who? What do you mean who? The Archon of Shannon. Sighed audibly. Glares silently back at you. Oh, Bladen Mark also wanted me to tell you this is your last chance to see your wife again. I see. I had no idea you were also in his service. In any case, the Beastmen of Stone Down and Stonestalker's tribe have the artifact. Their Prime 100 blood keeps it well guarded. What would the Beastmen have for the Azure relic? Well, yeah, why would they want that? It's a matter of pride, Fatebinder. To them, the Stone Sea is theirs, and if Shiny Shield of Iron is found, well, that's theirs too. How should I go about acquiring the artifact from 100 blood? So what's going on with your wife? That's all I needed to know. You are dismissed. Good luck with your search, Fatebinder. How did you enter Belden Mark's service? He just showed up at home one day, said he'd been watching me, that there was something unique about me, and asked if I wanted to become part of something greater. How could I say no to that? He makes an appearance once in a while and asks me about things that I have been going on in Halfgate, and I do my best to keep him filled. Nothing more to it than that. I see. Farewell then. Alright, we have a secret here and I noticed it. Yay. What's with all the cats in every game I play? Oh right, the Tremors. I completely forgot they existed. Where do you lead? Settler's residence. Ooh, and Kara. Let's speak with Kara. I think we spoke with her, but I might be mistaken. Kara. Warm regards, Master Fanebinder. How do you do? I haven't seen many folks the likes of around here. Then again, most of the folks I've been bumping into lately are the Scarlet Chorus. They're not the likes of anything but rotten. Well, I like your thoughts. Anything I can do for a nice gentleman like yourself. What can you tell me about the Scarlet Chorus' presence here? Only that they've been mucking about, stirring up trouble for weeks, trying to conscript a lot of us. I'm glad you rid us of them. Us gentlefolks didn't like their methods, Master Fatebinder. Granted, some prefer the company of the chorus to the disfavored, and I don't blame them. If all the chorus wanted was to save the land, as they proclaim, I'd be happy to aid them, but with the way they were seeking to swell their ranks, I think they've got another agenda in the Stone Sea. And what would that be? Everyone knows there's an Earthshaker scamped in Howling Rock, sorry. Whatever they're thinking with the whatever they're tinkering with there, the Scarlet Chorus wants to stop it. Or maybe they just want to cause bloodshed. Either way, they'd need the bodies for an attack, wouldn't they? Yes, that is true. Anything I can do for a nice gentleman. What can you tell me about the disfavors operations in the Howling Rock? A group of disfavored entrenched themselves at the Howling Rock not so long ago. Damn Earthshakers won't leave no matter what we tried. She sniffs primarily, endangered under remembrance. Whatever they're doing to that rumbling Archon, it's making the earthquakes worse. We'd be happy to be rid of them, if only to claim the land. The land is mine. Do not forget your place, Kara. I know this woman knows the first thing about the Archon theory, but she's probably not wholly wrong in her speculation. The Overlord's magical edict is the true source of tremors. No simple mage could shake the lands on the scale, but no doubt the Earthshakers are playing some dangerous game with magic well beyond their ken. Anything I can do for you? Is there anything the town needs for me to do? Stopping the quakes would be a blessing, that's for sure. Don't guess you've any thoughts on how to do that, do you? The Scarlet Chorus claimed to have a plan before you killed them. Now, I didn't mean nothing by that, Master Fatebinder. If you hadn't come along, I wouldn't trust much in Chorus' promise. Sure, there are authors out there in the Stone Sea, but who knows what they are capable of in anything. Anything I can do for a nice gentle... Okay. Seriously, why do you have to say that every single time we speak? Tell me about the Beastmen. What are your thoughts, your proofs, and your opinion? You bet your betchers I would. The beast is as guilty as they come. Look at its fur, still muttered in the blood of his victims. The settlers went missing 2 weeks ago. No doubt he reeks of it. The lives he stole. Some folks believe we ought to consider his side, but there ain't no point to it, mister. Even if he ain't the one that did it, those beasts are a threat to our survival. I not to knows myself where the time come. Okay, then those settlers disappear while scavenging the plains. Any number of things could have happened to them in such a dangerous landscape. Even if the beastman did slay one of you, he's committed no crime. You have not sworn to any Archon, and thus are not subject to protection of Karos's peace. Should I? Yes. And which Archon would a poor farmer's daughter swear her life to? Do you think Tunon would take me in the courts, or should I swear to Chiron, the betrayer, who destroyed our realm? Then will I be protected by Karos's peace, Master Fatebinder. I don't like the thought of letting him go, but I certainly won't be the one oppose your authority on the situation, Master Fatebinder. You see that justice is served, I'm sure of it. Indeed, my word, my law. Anything else I can do for you? That's all. For now. At ease. Oh man. I really like to speak like that. It somehow makes me feel powerful. Irina seemed to want something. I think the puppy wants something. What is it, lassie? Greetings, Fatebinder. You've done us a great service by getting the scarlet corals off our backs. In exchange, I've got a special prize for you on all of our wares. What can you tell me about the spires in the region? I imagine you have dealings with the travelers from those areas? I can't say I know much about the spires themselves. They've always been there, towering, never doing much of anything aside from casting shadows. I do, however, come across some interesting items from round about those parts, time and again. Just last Judge's Day, a fellow sold me a charcoal ring that was taken from inside one of the spires, or so he claimed. Haven't seen him since. He said he was heading to Stone Down, so I can't really ask him questions about it, unfortunately, but it may be worth having a look at. Welcome back. So, what can I interest you in? I'm in need of supplies. Show me what you have. You have nothing. Hello. Do I know those things? Atrophy. Wait. Atrophy? And vigor. So, what kind of core skills do I have? That's fire, illusion, force, frost, lightning. Those two I do not yet possess. Show them to me again. Strange charcoal rubbings. The portion of a known sigil has been recorded on the scroll. The charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete. Or the full design is mystery for now. Take it. And take this as well. That's 7 gold. Iron Qatar. It's a piercing one-handed weapon, exquisite quality, we don't need it. The party has have received an incomplete charcoal rubbing. Huh. It shall come most useful. Okay, what do we have now? We have this. What do you do? The Sigil of Vigor infuses the target with energy, enchanting the mind or body with greater power. Vigor can be highly addictive to weaker minds. Ambitious mages in Kairos court have been known to use doses of Vigor to enthrall courtiers, building networks of power and influence placed on their target's desperate need for one more spell. Sounds legit. Tell me though, Vigor. And you have this thing. Accent allows spells to interrupt. That's nice. However, freezing grasp. Didn't we have lava weapons somewhere? Okay, on weapon hit for... well, yeah, that's it. How much do you need to be able to learn that yourself, Malacroth? 105. It's a long way to go, but we'll reach that level, I have no doubt about it. And what is it that we have? A new quest? Perhaps. Perhaps in time it shall be great. We shall fix this land, one stone shaker at a time. Shh. This sail is supported by a few frisky planks of wood. It's a prize still upright. Huh, yeah, sure. Mine. Speaking of mine. There you go. You want to speak with me? I suppose we're free now, or as free as we can be. We shall be free even more. Kalia, Irene. Wait, we did speak with Irene, didn't we? Yes. I don't need anything right now. You are dismissed. Hello, Kalia. I heard you have something for me. Thank you, Fatebinder. Because of you, Kalion let me leave. Now I feel like I can live my life. Oh, are you following me, woman? Skovek. So we meet again for the first time. Are you panting? Do you need relief from your pain? Fatebinder of Tunon, mercy, please mercy, heal me and my torment, I'm begging you. If I'm going to order your death, I need to hear what crimes you've committed to the warranted. He stares to naught, but he turns a hard courage. How is this for you? I killed an entire village. Men, women, children, crushed with a snap of my staff because I had to know if I could do it. I slaughtered them in landslide. I listened to their screams. You have no idea how exhilarating it felt. Or maybe you do. Lean into him and whisper, "Come closer." No. Sounds like you've done nothing wrong under Magician's Folly. Enjoy your stay in. Okay. For the crime of willful breaking Kairos' peace, I hereby sentence you to be crushed by a rock. Until death, the punishment shall be carried out no later than a span from now. A fitting end. So long as it comes quickly, I have no care as to how it's done. Please hurry and set for my execution. Do not make me wait and wonder, wishing every moment for it to come. There must be a better way to atone for this crime, Fatebinder. That is almost too merciful. Does that happen often, folks, trying to use you as a means of suicide? I've been trying to Scarlet Course Pass. I don't know. I know that the desire... that desire to be free, even if it means death. It doesn't matter. He admitted to crime, even if he did not commit it. He wants to die. And my justice shall be swift. If he wants himself to die that badly, he should have killed himself. Yeah, I know, my words make no sense, but it doesn't matter at all. Hagen, let's speak. I am at your service, Fatebinder. What can I do for you? Nothing. Left claw. People want him dead. Can I speak with him? Speak with the beastman. Examine him. The beastman lies bound, unable to move. Let's speak with him. As you approach, you take a good look at the area where the townspeople have chained the beastman brutally and on a display, like some kind of a public attraction. He watches his tormentors visibly exhausted and weary, battered and bloodied and stinking and unrun and old meat. The beastman snarls and snaps at you, drawling terribly as he stains against his bone. His eyes are white with fear, but his limbs drop terribly, and his whole body trembles. Back away, or lose both life and limb. Left claw still has killing teeth, can still maim human. You shall speak to me, beast man. Tell me what happened, or I will order your death immediately. Help, left claw, he whines, all the bravado draining from him. Why have humans hunted beastmen? Beastman has never bothered humans, knows to leave alone. Humans claim beastmen killed settlements, but beastman has only hunted down boar. Stone stalkers don't eat meat from humans, tell settlers. Left claw is a good hunter, tracked boar for tribe, but got bit by an iron maw near ridge to human den, bled and bled. Toe would have to rip through the leg, then sun woke and human came holding threats. The settlers are convinced, but I am willing to consider all sides in this matter. Yes, Left Claw speaks. True, perhaps human will free beastmen. What fate has human decided? I haven't made any decisions yet. Beastman. On the charge of murder, I pronounce you guilty. Your time has come. For your crimes, your head shall be mine. Humans are only cruel predators, are only hunters, not like hurting prey again and again before killing strike. All animals die. Lofquang is not afraid to join ancestors' earth blood. But Beastman hopes humans' own death will come from Stone Talker ripping head from neck and heart from chest. Behold, justice, disperse. Alright. That was an easy decision to make, to be fair. Do you have any one-handed weapons we can use with you? Two-handed? Two-handed. Two-handed? Two-handed. It's a bow. One-handed. Forge-bound hammer. Yes, you can use that instead of your sword. Oh, come on. Use it with pride. Look at the flames. Pretty, aren't they? Does anyone want to say something? If that's how justice is done, I am not against killing them. It is not my duty to save the innocent, only to judge the guilty. This way. Where should I head next? Let us see. The states of power. Search and rescue. Go to Stone Down. This is my next location. Dead Rain. Stone Down. That's it, alright. Cacophony. The Stone Down Gorge. This is a nice location to start a map.
No one will know I was there.
Again, you shall follow my orders. Sneak. Yeah, that's my orders.
No one will see me.
And what is this? The chorus. We shall deal with the chorus next time, ladies and gentlemen. Be there, please. Goodbye.